Welcome to the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship Tournament at AdeptiCon. You are watching all the tabletop action here on Ion Radio. This live broadcast is brought to you by Atomic Mass Games, AdeptiCon, Borstel Galactic Defense and NK7 Ion Cannon. Crush defenses and overwhelm with Overload Pulse upgrade packages. Incom Corporation, bringing you an all-purpose space superiority fighter with the T-65 X-Wing Starfighter. And Horsch Kushel Drive Incorporated, bringing munificent class frigates to the entire galaxy. Financing available through the Trade Federation. And here are your hosts, Ken Krajniak and Garrett Vance.
Ion Radio is on the air from the Baird Center here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You're watching the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship Tournament here at AdeptiCon. Hello everyone, along with Garrett Vance, the person who knows everything there is about range rulers. It's Ken Krajniak. We've got Christian here helping us out from the sidelines, and we've got a great matchup for you. We're on table 14.
Table 1, right?
Well, it's table 1 now, because it's a streaming table. You're always on table.
We got two heavy hitters here, long-time Armada veterans coming up. We got Paul and Joe. You know them on Discord as Skycake and PT106. I've been watching these guys play for half a decade now. Joe Skycake, of course, is from Canada, and Paul is he's from Massachusetts, originally from Ukraine.
Yep. But he's flying under the U.S. flag.
That's
today.
right, because he lives in Boston. But man, this is going to be exciting. Empire versus Rebel. Paul has a victory, which is going to be killer, and then, of course, we got an Agate MC75 over here. We don't have the list in hand yet. We'll talk about those in a second.
Let us know if you can hear us, assuming that you can, because no one said anything to the contrary just yet.
Fun facts for Joe's list here is he changed it 2 days ago to what it is now to counter some of the bigger heavy hitter stuff from like Patrick with his like home one Radistrop list. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. The players are getting set up right now.
Yeah, the clock's already started, so we're
4 minutes in to round 2. We had to off screen. We had to rush Skycake's fleet over here from another table. His last game went completely to time, all the way to the end.
Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting matchup here. So we are recording this one also. I'm hoping that you guys are now seeing this in a full 1080p as opposed to 720. Let us know. There was a question about a turn counter. As long as it's off the map.
Skycake here, offering, asking too many questions.
All right. Just a couple questions that were being asked, specifically about what we can and cannot have on stream. Everything on stream has to be
unbranded.
What do you call it? Unbranded. Or official AMG FFG product.
Ion Radio or Adepticon.
Correct. So that's the limitation of what we can and cannot have on stream. So we are starting to get some lists
list
now.
Time. We've got the Relentless Party from Paul.
All right. You go through that one, and then I'll go through Joe. Or do you want me to go through Paul's?
You can take Paul's.
Right, I'll take Paul's.
Relentless Party.
So lists have not been posted yet. We will let you know once they are up. Okay. So, Relentless Party. We've got an Imperial 2 with Admiral Mahdi on board. Director Krennic, Darth Vader, early warning system, point defense ion cannons, spinal armament, and the Relentless title. So we are only going to see 2 command dials set for that ship. We've got a Victory 2 with Commander Beck, gunnery team, disposable capacitors, quad battery turrets, heavy ion emplacements, the Haro title, which allows them to get engine techs. Last fighting ship is a Raider 2 with Governor Price, disposable capacitors, heavy ion emplacements, and the Corvus title. I like heavy ion emplacements on a Raider 2. The amount of damage you can output from those is insane.
Listen, this HIE Gunnery Team decap QBT victory is awesome. I think he's going to hit like a truck. I love Beck. Beck is a really interesting officer. The way she interacts with the giving the extra command tokens.
No, totally agree. Should we get through the list?
The raids? I'm sorry, everybody. My body wants to sneeze right now. I'm trying to fight back the sneeze.
That's
all
okay.
Right.
You've got a mute button.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
button.
we're alive. We're alive. Okay, then did you read the Raider 2?
I did read the Raider 2.
Yes.
Let me get to the last ship. It is a support ship. It's a Gazanti cruiser flotilla with Hondo Onaka, everyone's favorite pirate.
That's right.
And Comsnat.
Yes, I love this. I love Corvus. I love the fact that it's got decaps on the Raider 2 with Price and HIEs as well.
Yep.
That means that at long range, he's going to pop that ship, drain shields, because he got the Raider 2 and Victory both hitting it hard. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, Spinals on the ISD2. It's going to hit hard with Krennic with those rerolls. And he's got Vader to choke when they're no longer useful. So, especially...
We are going to, while we're at it, we're going to ask, because we've got this, what the objective and who first player is. So it looks like Paul's first player. Contested Outpost.
Ooh. All right, so we're playing Skycakes Contested. Paul is first player. All right, let's talk about Skycake's list here. So he has an Agate MC75 with Profundity title, Skilled First Officer, Kaken and Sholin, RBDs, X-Racks, and expanded launchers, which is what I like to see. The Hammerhead Torpedo Corvette is going to have Geralt's Honor, Ezra, Shriv, and X-Racks. I'm pretty sure this is the thing that's going to get loaded into Profundity.
I think you're probably right.
MC30 Torpedo Frigate with Ord Experts, H9s, and X-Racks.
That's a common thing. The H9s on the MC30s now. I'm seeing that a lot.
79 points, man. GR75 with Hondo as well. And then a GR75 with Comsnet. He's got a small squad ball here of Ketsu, Lando, Tycho, and Shara. The most efficient Rebel squadrons in the game, points-wise. Fantastic. This is going to be really good. Paul's going to get some amazing shots in at long range.
Yeah,
and we'll see what kind of targets Skycake gives up for him.
All right, so I'm taking a look here. We've got both players are at 8 tournament points. 3 rounds to go, this being round 2. And it's anyone's game. Right now, the field is 10-1, and for those of you curious, there is at least one Draven player out. My understanding is I believe Draven got a 10-1.
Did he? I don't know. There was
I think it was a table.
I think there was like a dozen 10s in the first round, which is, I predicted that on our last podcast.
6, 7, 8, 9 10s. So,
oh my gosh.
Well, like you're saying, it's a couple people that have now played 7 games.
Yes. And there's a couple screeds out there, so you have a chance to earn your $20.
I am not going to get 150 points there. So if a screed, I believe the cut is going to be top 48. If a screed gets into day 2, then on camera, Garrett is going to give me a $20.
I owe him $20, man.
Are you regretting that bet now, Garrett?
No, not at all. I'll happily hand it over if my boy Nick gets screed to day 2.
So we've got the VSDs placed, Speed 1 and...
Both Speed 1.
Yeah, both Speed 1 there. Yep. As we're watching stuff get put out.
Contested Outpost.
Yeah, Contested Outpost. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because it's Speed 2 on that last GR.
Paul has a disgusting amount of firepower.
He does.
With that ISD and the Victory. Oh my gosh.
Well, and it's a Victory with disc caps.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to be able to hit from long range and just hurt. So.
He's also, going to be able to put Corvus exactly where it needs to be to make sure he triple taps.
Exactly.
Whatever target he can.
For those curious, specifically Han Brolo, the coffee count for Ken is at 2.
2.
We've seen one structural damage. That's another thing we should keep tabs on.
One structural so far.
And that Gazani is at speed 1. Looks like we've got a MiG 30 going now. So we had one structural damage card that made it to the booth. I had a good laugh because I got to sign it.
Yeah, somebody asked for an autographed structural damage from Ken.
That kind of made my day. So James, thank you very much. It is appreciated. That put a big smile on my face.
MC30 at speed 3.
3 on that MiG 30. All right, we got Joe. Make sure he's keeping himself hydrated.
Well, it is Adepticon.
Yes.
Right? There is beer abound.
Now, Garrett, are you keeping yourself hydrated? That's one of the things that we make sure that everyone's doing here.
Oh, absolutely. Water and energy drinks. Just that's what you need. It's peak performance.
I'm going to stick with my coffee.
All right, so it's hard to see. Let me see if I can angle here. So on camera 3 here, so he's got that Gazanti snuck behind the ISD-2 there. All right, the Gazanti's behind the Victory, and the ISD-2 is on the left, deployed all the way to the edge of that deployment zone. Of course, obviously, to take control of that station and start farming away.
Now, we are sitting here at the table here, the booth. Probably got about, what would you say, Garrett, 8 feet between us and the mats? Maybe 10?
Probably.
Yeah.
They can't hear us very well, that's the most important
that's
part.
actually nice. You and I can talk about these guys all we want, and there's nothing that they're going to say and or do.
All right, Skycake's got to decide where he's putting this old MC-75. The hammerhead has been put aside with Shriv. I love a good Shriv.
Yes. Paying attention. And do we think that hammerhead got put into profundity? I think the answer is yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Where is everyone in chat calling from? Just kind of curious, or hailing from, I should say. It's not like we have callers into this show.
I mean, chat kind of is like a caller.
It kind of is. That's actually kind of fun. Makes us into like a live radio show, which I think we kind of are.
I mean, it fits the name, right? Ion Radio.
And for those of you following along, let's see where Ryan is. Where is Ryan in the standings? I'm curious. I don't actually know.
I think he got a 9.
Yep, he's 14th right now with 9 points.
He's playing Social General Rob from Arkansas.
Speaking of everyone calling in, we've got listeners.
Oh, it's Elred.
Boston, Michigan, Omaha, Sterling Heights, Michigan, Paris. We've got people from France watching us.
Yep.
Thank you very much. What time is it in France? You guys are what, 6 hours ahead, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit later. In Germany and England.
LA.
We're going to see if we can get some of the other folks out here. So we've got our first, we got a first Canadian.
Yep.
That's joining the stream here.
Hailing from Calgary.
Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, what's up, Reagan?
Yep, here's my wife sending me photos of her holding our little dog, and she's wearing Ion Radio gear. Thank you, sweetheart. Love the fact that you are listening in.
It is 5 p.m. in Paris. Mexico City. What's up, Luis?
And our usual assortment of suspects watching the stream. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. Quebec.
Amazing.
We had someone from Denmark watching
now,
the first stream.
Corvus has been redeployed.
Yep.
Let me see if I can.
hard to get a good
in that corner there. So Corvus is snuck in behind the ISD-2 there.
Yep. Vacation in Crete.
I need them to start playing the game so I can get these ships moving forward.
Now, it's always that first round's hard to do. We could really get more in there, but then we lose the real resolution of the ships. And you guys don't want that. You guys at home want to see what's actually out there. So we're not quite, I think we're setting dials.
Yep, setting dials
now
for round 1
setting dials here in round 1. So a lot possibly happening here. But I'm figuring we're going to probably see most of the comet here hitting, or the battle here hitting what, turn 3?
Well, everyone's at speed 1, so yeah, I'm thinking turn 3. We're going to get a lot of use out of what we're calling camera 4 here. Again, this is where the last battle took place too, on this side of the board. The initial handshake has been done.
And away we go.
All right, GR75 up.
Nav with the
Nav takes a token.
Moving forward.
Raiders nabbing, gonna jump.
We're going to mark that
mark on our ISD,
so we can get that to jump over.
Get those sweet Adepticon ship markers. Brought to you by Iron Radio. So squadrons, the Imperial is squadless, and then we got Shera, Tycho, Lando, and Ketsu. Ketsu, Lando, Tycho, Shera on Skycake's fleet. Ooh, let me tell. I'll recap this for you, Eldred. All right, so Skycake's running an Agate MC-75 with Profundity, skilled first officer, Cake and Sholin, RBDs, X-Rax, and expanded launchers. In Profundity, he's got a loaded Hammerhead torpedo with Geralt's Honor, Shriv, Ezra, and X-Rax, an MC-30 with Ord Experts, H9s, and X-Rax, a GR-75 with Hondo, and a GR-75 with comms. Our MC-75 has pulled a nav command. It looks like he is using the dial. Trying to get in position here. That Raider wants to decap HIE and scoot away.
Skirting around the side here of the table. I think we're once again going to be limited to this side of the 3x3 map.
Oh yeah, this is where it's happening. This is the action.
Definitely where it's happening.
The MC-30 needs to make its way across the board.
Yep.
I agree. The front arc of this MC-75 is real spicy.
No, they hit hard. And if you get a double arc with one of those, it's nasty.
And with taking a shoal, he's getting those blacks on the doubles. All right, Paul's got to make a choice here.
We're moving right along. Nothing in range yet. Confire on the Gozer.
Did he comms-net that? Yep, he sent that Confire token over to the ISD, it looks like.
There's our little movement there.
Powering
tucking
up.
right between the two star spares.
Powering up old Krajniak. Yes, contested outposts. GR75 activates on Skycake side, comms net that repair token over to the MC75.
Relentless with the nav.
Now he can use this ISD to block in this MC75. The victory will be plenty to capture those station points. I'll be really curious to see where he drops the hammerhead.
Same.
Doing my favorite large speed 2 maneuver, potentially. Trying to not hit that asteroid.
That asteroid there,
course.
which is going to be tough.
Oh, speed 1, speed 1.
Oh, only moving speed 1. Okay.
Must have been dropping. Oh no, they started at speed 1.
Oh, that's right.
Started at speed 1.
You know, we need another computer here.
We sure do.
With all the stats of each speed and shield dials and things like that.
MC30 repair command. Takes token.
I've concluded I like Joe's hat.
He's always very stylish.
He's very stylish.
All right. He's always, it's like a Banana Republic commercial. All right.
You know, last year we had, was it Patrick who was so close because he's so tall? He was so close to the overhead camera that we got a lot of his, he had a purple cap, I think, last year.
He did. We were like, back up, please.
Yep.
Oh man, we need a restroom break for our
we got
Canadian.
a restroom break. Well, I mean, here's the thing. His game went a little long.
It went all the way to
It went
time,
to time.
yeah.
And off he goes. So Paul, on the other hand, could sit here and kind of think what he wants to do.
Yeah, he gets to make all the measurements, see what he wants.
We're going to watch him, folks, to make sure he doesn't move ships closer or further away. You know, I'm going to say this. I'm a little envious of our tableside reporter, Christian here, who's currently got the best view in the house beyond the players, I think.
That's true. I mean, yeah, he is in there, in their face.
But we definitely say thank you to everyone that's helping us out this weekend, because we could not do this presentation without them.
Well, it would be hard. It'd be real hard.
It would be really hard. I tried doing it once, and that was, you know, you can kind of do it, and thered be a lot of getting up, down, getting binoculars to look at what's on the table.
We have to mic up the players. That's always dangerous.
You know, I guess if we mic'd up the players and only we could hear it, that would be okay.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, he's running. He's coming back.
Oh, here he comes back. Smiling, tips the hat. Now he's sitting down looking at what we're going to do here. All right.
Victory nav command.
Victory nav. Trying to determine if he can make it around. I mean, he's not going to hit the asteroid again because it's, you know, max speed is 2-3 if he decides to harrow.
Yeah, he's just trying to take control of the station.
Right.
Figuring out where he's going here. You know, a smart Armada player can use your speed forward maneuver tool to, see where your ship's going to end up.
Now, this is 20 points each round.
That's right. Looks like he did go to speed 2 and he did engine text forward.
Yeah, we're doing the engine tech now. Or we are or we're not using the engine. We did. That's speed 3 for the victory.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. The only victory that can do it. And actually, now that victories have gotten a little bit better price-wise, I mean, the Vic 2 has come down.
It is cheaper than ever.
Yeah. I mean, they're actually now affordable to the point of being able to use.
Well, a decapped HIE victory with Haro and engine text is always pretty good because you can throw Tua and ECMs on there. So.
And I think right now we're moving into the squadron phase here.
Yep.
Excellent.
First player, Skycake, just moving his squads up. I'm trying to make sure they're still in range for that squad command off the 075. And he does get to freely bomb. Here we go. Ooh, first shot, Lando.
That's one.
You could really utilize Lando's ability here because
I mean, why not?
You're not going to flak him to death.
Right.
So
thinking
it might be worth it. Now this is into the victory.
No, I'm gonna leave it.
Saving it for looks like we're taking a damage. Did we redirect? Yep, redirected the left side of the victory. Here comes, I think, Ketsu. Is this Ketsu? Yep, Ketsu for
There's
sure.
2.
That's a good hit. Probably gonna
Nice hit.
brace. All right. So
Yeah,
it begins.
So the camera focus will change auto, but yes, when Joe walks in there with his hat, it's going to focus on the hat.
Yep. Round one's over. Victory token collected. 20 points up.
Go into round 2.
All right, setting dials. Paul's got his fleet triangulized. Is that the right word? Triangulated? Triangulated, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, word salad. If you can get 3 solid shots in a row in the 75, it's gonna be in trouble.
I think we're pretty much done setting dials here, about ready to jump into turn 2 proper. Got our measuring out almost in a minute. You know, that is one thing to consider, that the victory can turn with that engine tech thing. So you've got a lot of maneuverability.
Yeah, he's going to be able to corner that 75 pretty good. It's just going to be really curious about where this hammerhead lands.
Both players sitting here thinking out what they want to do. We're about 30 minutes into the first round. Our schedule is set. I think our next round is 1 o'clock. I'll double check. I'll find out, let you guys know. I think it's 1 o'clock.
And then lunch, I think.
Yes, definitely be lunch. And for those of you that follow along and notice that our good friend Adrian is not here in the booth with us, he could not make it, but he does want to express that he misses everyone on stream. And hopefully if we do this again one day, he will join us once again.
Indeed. Well, you know, for Chicago, back for that. Uprising.
There we go.
All right, GR75's got a squad command, it looks like.
Yeah. Move those squads over, attacking the front of the victory.
Yep, free to bomb. Here we go.
Clearing the dice tray.
Front of the,
comes
miss.
up blank.
Black non-bomber is usually pretty good. 75% chance to
75%
hit.
chance to get one. I mean, your average is one hit on your black dice.
75%. All right, here comes Shar or Tycho. One of the two. Speed 5 zoom. Here we go.
Again to the front of the victory.
Oh, another miss.
Another
Oh,
blank.
man, he's shaking his fist in frustration.
Yeah, cursing the dice.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, and he's being a good sport about
Listen,
it.
He's saving up them black hits for this expanded launchers.
Once
75.
I was going to say, really, he's waiting. It's going to be all doubles on that first shot, and that's going to be mean. We'll see the victory get removed from the table is what's going to happen.
Another awesome view of the hat. So good. So crisp.
It is nice, isn't it?
Going to speed 2 with the nav token he took in round 1. Wants to stay in range to activate those A-wings, I think. Well, he's outside now. Just trying to catch up. Who else is on there? Hondo. Right? No.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen...
Hondo?
Yeah, Hondo's on there, isn't he?
He's got one with Hondo, one with comms. All right, that Gazanti went. What was that command on that Gazanti? Squadron.
Squadron on the Gazanti, yeah.
Wait, Paul's Gazanti with squadrons?
Right, taking token, move it over to the ISD.
It is not the aspiration, it's the profundity. It's got a hammerhead with shriv loaded on it.
And that hammerhead still has not come out yet, so it's just a matter of time.
Clearing more stuff out of the corner here that we're fighting in.
This is not normal to be running this close. There goes the whole tray being moved.
It's taking the world rulers out. Oh man, dice are getting pushed. All right, it's getting serious now.
Here we go.
He's rolling the luck cube, the chance cube.
The chance cube.
All right, Vader's showing nav. ISD2.
You know, maybe.
No, this is the Corvus. This is the Raider. I thought Christian said Vader. He said Raider. Raider shows.
We've got. I think what we should do. Maybe Joe would be willing to roll the chance cube later.
Decide what round it is.
Yes.
If it's red and blue.
This is a Vic 2 with Haro. Krajniak is
Krajniak's
on
on
the
the
ISD.
The Vic 2's got Beck. Commander
Yes.
Beck.
Commander Beck, gunnery teams, disc caps, QBTs. That is an ISD 2
With spinals.
with spinals.
And Krajniak.
It's-
And he's got a Confire token loaded.
Yeah, the lists have not been published. I'm going to take a quick look. Lists have not been published yet.
Well, they should say hidden.
Now, one game in the books already. James McCartney takes 60 and Franklin 5 to 6-5. They're on table 13. They are done. Comes net to the profundity.
This GR75 is moving into dangerous territory.
It really is. We gotta remember that we have Mahdi here, so that's an extra 2 on the victory, an extra 3 on the ISD, and that Gozer's got an extra point too.
Yep, and the Raider.
Well, and the Raider, yeah, I keep forgetting about the Raider. I mean, Corvus, it disappears. It's
Yeah,
actually a rebel
It's
ship.
gonna get out of there, hopefully.
A very squad-like game.
Yeah, so the fighters are Ketsu, Lando, Cher, and Tycho. That's the only squads here. So this MC-30 is coming around the back. His goal is to take station points and then slam this victory from the rear.
Yeah.
Bomb it from the front, MC-30 double from the rear, and hopefully take it off the board. And then once that MC-30 gets away, that GR-75 should come in and finish taking points at the end.
A lot of thinking going on. I mean, at this point, though, I mean, here's the thing. The next move could be a make it or break it.
This is really important where you land, yeah.
I mean, so this is going to take some time to kind of think through. So fortunately, we're going to see some action. You know, you get the little breaks like this that come in every once in a while.
Here's the victory. Harrow shows a nav command.
Nav on here. Looking for something here.
Let's see what his plan
he's
is.
pulling
He's
out-
getting his dice out. He's ready.
Pulling out
He's
his
trying to
dice.
shoot.
So looks like he's flanking squadrons, maybe.
We don't know yet. What's happening there, Christian? Rear to the front of the MC-30? Because he's got QBTs.
QBTs, yeah.
No blue crits.
Nope.
Doing some thinking here.
We're waiting to see what we're thinking on using.
He does have Beck.
Well, there's a couple
Could do something.
options right now that Paul could potentially use.
All right, he's decided. All right,
Yep.
he's leaving it as is.
Going to defense nuggets.
Accuracy doesn't do anything because he's got 2 evades, 2 redirects.
Redirect.
All right.
Moving over to the right side. So there we go. There's our next shot. That's 2.
QBT and a blue. There's the
QBT,
HIEs.
yep.
But he's got an evade. Looks like we're going to evade, cancel the blue so that the HIEs does not trigger, and then he's going to redirect. What's our shield update there, Christian, on the MC30? Shield update.
3 on the front, 3 on the left. 2 on the right, nothing in the rear.
Yep.
That sounded like a Ryan Becker calling for a judge at a different table there.
Oh, that must have been a side to side shot of the MC30. Yeah, that's how it got it. All right, so it was rear to front, side to side. Okay, so the MC75 is not activated yet. Neither has the ISD or... I think that's the last one, yeah. See? Okay, so we backed.
Yeah, back nav raid.
Took a nav raid.
Go back over here just so we can see how that looks. Yeah.
Gonna land there, overlap some squads. Now Skycake can put him exactly where he wants. Stays in range of the station at distance 1, it looks like there.
Now
Plus the engine text.
Captures point. And then engine text.
Oh.
Yeah, because he has to place those squadrons before he can make the engine text.
He is not going to take those 20 points.
No. Either that or that ISD is going to land on the...
So Paul is now escaping from the MC30 that is inevitably coming to its rear. Now this is interesting. ISD is going to have to now move. So now Paul's put himself in a position where he won't get hit by the MC30 for a while. He's still going to get bombed. This MC75's got to come in, but now that Shriv Hammerhead can get dropped in a real sweet spot behind that victory.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that I'm looking at, right? When you're looking, when you're looking right here, you got the station. Actually, can we go back to the overhead, Garrett? I want to take a look at something here. So you got the station right here. Profundity is nav. You're not within range 1 of that from the ISD. So what are you going to do? Or are you ignoring the contested outpost?
He's saving that victory from the MC30 because that's coming up from the rear.
Yeah, the one back over here. So what you're thinking is you're going to see the victory turn like this while this MC30 comes in, and you're going to have your battle here, is what you're thinking.
Looks like he's checking for an obstructed shot from the side to the rear of the victory. Here we go. Side to rear. Oh,
4.
What a roll.
And we're seeing a lot of doubles come up on red dice today.
Brace and redirect on the victory.
Okay, all right. Bring that down to 2, shove it over to the side.
This victory is getting chipped away at slowly here.
Yeah, slowly but surely. But I mean, the victories they've got some staying power.
He does.
Especially with Monty.
He's got Monty.
You're almost at ISD levels to be able to take that down.
I mean, so my prediction is this Hammerhead is going to come in hard on that victory.
Of turn 3?
I think so.
Yeah, so now the profundity here is going to be off camera after it moves.
Yeah, we'll have to go to camera 4.
Yeah,
again,
we're pretty
just
much
like
going to
last
stay
game.
on camera 4, yeah. And everyone seems to like this area of the board, right? So this here, this is probably by far the most favorite area for all our players so far to want to be on.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Good camera, though.
It's a
Good
great
camera
camera.
angle.
I mean,
At least we can see what's going on. Taking measurements, seeing where that ISD spinals is going to hit him.
I mean, it's gonna hit. I mean, I don't know that there's, unless he drops to speed 1.
Our prediction was right, though. Ram 3 is going to get hot.
Yeah. See, we know how this game works.
Generally, sometimes.
Yeah. Occasionally we skip a turn somewhere.
Apparently.
Now, in games like this, where there's a lot of people thinking, or the players are really thinking, trying to figure out, all right, what are we doing? What's the best moves? I mean, this is part of the game of Armada. And some folks can calculate that information in their head a lot faster. And others want to rethink their options a couple times. It kind of depends. Now, that is not a move I would make. Turning towards the end, I don't think there's enough room to actually maneuver away from that, is there? And we don't have a good camera view
No,
there.
we got to do this one to look. He might be trying to do a strategic ram of his own flotilla to see if he can
Just
land
to stay where he's at.
he wants to be.
Oh, that would be.
Or
that's
turn
possible.
some by landing
Yeah.
on the inside part of the tool. All right, now he's decided how do I stay out of medium.
Yeah.
He's going to take a long, probably.
The Raider is not the flagship. It is the Imperial 2 is the flagship. Mahdi is on the ISD-2.
Yep.
And Kirst is on the MC-75.
Boarding Team Vader.
Now, this is an option. Ram the GR-75 at speed 2 and drop to speed 1 angle.
That's what he's doing, it looks like.
Yeah, that's a ram.
Doesn't fit. Comes
Will it
back.
fit there?
There it is.
That
there it
actually
is.
puts him in a better position.
Yep. Strategic ram to land on the inside part of the tool. Love that move. Yep.
We're now at long range
Now he's
between
in
the two.
decaps range with the Raider.
Yeah. So turn 3 is going to be something else.
Boom, boom, boom.
I tell you, Kuat Drive Yards makes these Star Destroyers remarkably well. But when you get Mahdi on there, it's like there's an extra couple centimeters of armor on it.
They stapled some more what is that? Durasteel to the
Durasteel
hull.
to the
Yeah.
hull. So we got Relentless has a nav. We
Here we
got
go.
1 damage on the GR-75 here.
And I don't think anything's in range now.
I think we're out. Well, outside of the Raider, but yeah, the new things. So you might be able to flag some of the squadrons.
We need to just get in position. So nav command, he's at speed 1 at the moment.
Yep.
Checking for flak, it looks like. Making sure he's out.
And you guys are watching live. Oop. Obstructed shot,
Flak.
squadron, flak.
But it's a miss. No reroll for blue. All right, he's moving.
And now we're moving.
Looks like we're going to go to speed 2 with that nav command. That victory is going to have a hard time contributing at this point.
I mean, you got to turn that
Its
thing.
only job now is to survive and not give points.
Yeah. Because you're now situated where you're either going to ram the ISD with the victory, or you're going to have to move the ISD first in turn 3.
He could ram to stay where he's at, I guess, if he wants to.
And now they're measuring range. It looks like they're within long. Check again.
Judge for a range check.
They need to call for the judge.
Cardboard to cardboard. Judge is en route.
Judge call.
We got old Machi here, professional, Jackson from California.
Is the judge call for the range? Okay, is set for long range.
Well, he's got a long range setup with spinals. It's not bad.
No, not at all.
Got Krajniak for the rerolls. Hey, Christian, what is the agate token on MC75? 2 braces on the MC75. So this is Lando's shot. He's not a bomber. So he's got to decide whether he wants to use his ability to fix that die. He's doing it. He's Lando winning. He doesn't need them braces anyways. He's not going to get flagged to death with 7-hole. Yep, no redirect. Taking a damage on the rear.
So here's a good question from chat. What defense token did Kirsta Agate take? We're going to find that out for you.
It's the brace. This looks like Ketsu now. Double blue bomber.
And one goes
flying. Hit crit.
I think it made it to the Legion tables,
Hit
about
crit.
40 feet away.
They're right next to us.
But you know what? That's okay, because the Legion guys should be using Armada dice anyways, right?
Should they? I don't know. I don't know if that'll work.
Well, you get more crits.
I don't know. I don't play enough Legion. Hit crit.
Eating up on the right-hand side there.
Where is my Shriv? Let's get him dropped. Torpedo time. Status phase of round 2, everybody.
Oh, we are about to jump into round 3.
For sure this time. All right, for
Yeah,
sure round 3.
We know we're doing round
Gosh
3 this
dang.
time. Yes. You think we'll live that one down?
Probably not. Surprised we didn't get roasted harder, actually. Here he comes. Here comes the Hammerhead. As predicted. It's got to be placed at distance 1, which is plastic to plastic. Getting more photos of Ken's lovely dogs from his wife.
We'll put some of those up a little bit later.
Look at that placement. Look at it. I don't know if he's in close now. It's hard to tell from this angle. He's getting every millimeter he can get from this plastic to plastic. Pop that Shriv. Pop them X-Racks. And it's Garrett's honor. Love it.
Jeez.
What's the speed on that Hammerhead? Speed 2 Hammerhead deployment. Look at that. That is close range, everybody. Wow. This is about to be a poppin' third round. Oh, man.
For those of you following along in the Ion Radio Discord, I just posted a picture of my little dog who's infatuated listening to Garrett and me talk on the channel here.
That's flattering.
And she's loving the Ion Radio hoodie.
Hoodie?
Look at that.
Oh, we do have an Ion Radio hoodie.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Paul's Fleet's in trouble. We've got Geralt's Honor, we've got a Shriv, Geralt's Honor, X-Rax. We've got the MC75, who's in position to pinch this way. Somebody is Hondoing. And then the MC30 is going to come in this direction, pinch in this ISD. Skycake might have time to take out both these capital ships, and maybe just this Raider's going to get away.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be, I think, that ISD's got to get out of the way for the Victory to move out. Otherwise, I think that
the Victory is, oh, listen, that Victory's done.
I mean, at this point, you may have to write it off.
Smoked.
Yes.
All right, we've passed out our Hondo tokens. So, Shriv took his squadron, of course, from Hondo, and a Confire on the MC75.
Nav on the ISD. Engineering. And we muted ourselves.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Oh, man.
That would have hurt a couple people's speakers.
Jeez.
That's, folks, why we have the cough button, or in this case, the sneeze button.
I had to mute both of us. It was a big one. Oh, man.
It is weird. I'm seeing updates from some of the stuff that we have 70 some odd tables here. It's just nuts. We have, how many tables do we have? 73 tables plus a bye.
Yep.
So definitely by far the largest Star Wars Armada event, I think, ever.
At AdeptiCon.
AdeptiCon.
I think anywhere, actually.
I think anywhere, yeah.
It's a lot of players, man.
All right,
Shriv time.
Getting used.
Oh,
battery's getting taken out. Oh no, there goes that blue die.
Shriv QBTs. Love it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Garrett. I think the Victory's in trouble.
Yeah,
that's an understatement.
Listen, kid, that's done. I don't even even if it engine tech's out of there, if the IC moves, like the MC30's coming, it's not making it home.
We're at the end of the rope for that one.
And that's a 118 point Vic 2.
Yeah, that's gonna change.
All right, Hammerhead, I think. Command dial.
We're picking up dice here.
Shots time. Front to rear.
Hit.
Is he going to X-Rax, potentially?
What are we thinking? I see X-Rax coming out. Yeah.
X-Rax. There it is.
There it is.
Confire and a blue for that accuracy. What's he going to lock in?
And we're getting a report here. Hang on. Yep.
Accuracy, the brace. He's passing out damage cards right now. What kind of crit did we get?
Thrust control malfunction.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Can't win here.
Christian, what's the total damage on that Victory right now? 5 damage to the hull. 5 left with Monty. Garrel's on her ram. Oh, what's it going to be? Targeting disruptor. So that's 6 damage on it now.
That's a lot. We got what, 4 more left on the victory then? With 6 on it?
4 left with Monty. Yep.
Unfortunately, Monty's on the ISD because that would be bad if.
Well, that'd be pretty brave to put Monty on the victory. Paul's better than that. All right, looks like the Raiders check in to see if he wants to make a shot at the Hammerhead. If you get a good shot from the Hammerhead, ISD, and victory all on the Hammerhead, we might be able to kill it, right?
I think so.
That's like a quadruple tap.
Because
I think it's doubled by the victory. Obstructed shot from the side of the ISD, another shot from the Raider. Decaps, Raider.
Here comes this cap. Yep. We're gonna fire into the front of the profundity.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Confire, decaps, Raider, front to front on the MC-75.
And we got the HIEs on that Raider too.
Good start.
Are we going to do anything with price? Probably not. Although actually you could throw another crit there, but do you want to burn a shield to pull that off?
He's still got Confire.
Not using the Confire.
No, he did. They only have 2 blues in the front, right? 2 blues, 2 blacks, is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
I'm trying to remember. Raider 2 loadout. All right, he is going to brace on the MC-75. HIEs is being used.
There goes 3 shields.
So 1 on each side in the front.
And the front.
And then 3 more damage. Well, 3 to 2, so 2 more damage on the front.
Oh, into the Hammerhead. There's one.
He does have an evade token there.
There's the Confire.
There it is. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it must be 3 blues and a black. Yeah. I'm not crazy.
Got the accuracy. Probably
block the evade. Yep. Redirect to the left of the Hammerhead. All right, well, it's 1 shield down.
Yeah, now we're moving along the edge here.
Oh, man, this Raider is... all right, okay, that's good. That's a good place to put it.
Corvus is being aggressive.
Go there, stay out of close of the MC-75.
And then take another shot at it with the HIEs, hopefully.
And then get out of there.
Yeah.
Jump to 3 next round.
That's off camera. So this is the only angle we've got on this one.
Yeah, we're on the full side of the board.
We're so close to the side. You know, usually Armada's played on a 3x3 somewhere in the center.
Yeah.
We are playing on a 2x3 with some ships off onto the side.
Yes.
Tabs on everything going on here. So again, it's a slower moving game. We're an hour in.
Okay, just moved up there, stay out of range of the MC-75.
I think we're still in medium range. Yep, there with the close ones. So we're good.
Ooh. That is true. They might catch that later.
Maybe.
There's Christian just told us Skycake forgot to put a ram damage on his Hammerhead, but that's just like a logistics error right there.
Now, unfortunately, the reality is we can't say anything.
Oh yeah, we
let
can't.
Them do it.
Nope.
It's kind of neat to be spectators here.
It is.
Of sorts. We're glorified spectators because we've got several sets of eyes on the table.
Yeah. Hopefully, Paul catches it.
I think he will. good look at the table, making up some decisions on which ship to activate next. Just out of that, it's only in the front arc there, so it's a matter of where can you move?
Well, he's trying to predict where he'll land for that victory, because the victory's front arc is really dangerous, right?
Right.
So he doesn't want to hit there. He doesn't want to get medium of the ISD. He wants maximum damage on the victory,
right,
and mitigating as much damage as possible on the 75. So far, 75 has no good shots. The 30 is still too far away.
Yeah, not going to do the...
All right, GR75 activates.
Yeah, there's the GR75. Oh, no, yeah. Nav.
Must be going to 3, it looks like.
We're at speed 3 here.
Look at him. He's trying to get over to that station, start collecting them points.
We've only got, what, 1 point collected so far this round?
Yep.
For this game?
No one got it.
I thought
in
Paul
round
got
2.
it one. Yeah,
he got it in round 1, but now round 2. Nice. That looks...
And we're here in round 3
That looks
right
like
now.
it might be close enough. I don't know. I'll have to measure that. Yeah,
Yep,
he got
we're
it.
in.
He got it.
That puts Paul in position of what he wants to do, or does he want to give up the point? Because that'll even it out.
Well, he doesn't
If
want
he
to...
doesn't grab it.
Well, he's not getting the point. Paul can't get points anymore.
Hey, Garrett, my coffee's starting to get cold.
It's time for number 3.
Not yet. We're going to give it a minute. Maybe I'll have a water.
I do like water.
Yeah. Water's good for you. You got to stay hydrated. Especially you and me, because all we're going to be doing for the next 2.5 days
Is talking. Yeah, I got a bag of cough drops.
Engineering on the go, sir.
Comms ending that probably to the victory.
I think we need massage chairs.
That would be nice.
Yeah. But then we might fall asleep midstream.
It's true. It's kind of important to be kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Look at Skycake loaning command tokens out to his opponent. What a man. So he's leaving the repair token on the Gazanti.
On the Gazanti, or on the Gazanti. Moving up right behind the ISD. Kind of see it tucked in there.
MC30's going. Nav command.
Joe is taking off his hat.
It's nice of him. He's trying to predict where things are going to land.
The objective for this game is contested outpost. I'll throw that up on the screen for you to see. We'll leave that there for a minute. There's nothing there right now that's actually... we could fill up the entire right-hand side.
Yeah, contested outpost right now. Paul has one from round 1. Nobody got it in round 2, and now Skycake's got it tied up. Probably for the rest of this game, honestly.
Yep.
That GR75 can just sit there and farm.
Dan, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. It's a lot of tokens sitting there in the corner.
Speed 3 on the MC30.
MC30. Coming up, looks like we're long range to the back of the ISD.
And that is an MC30 torpedo.
One of the things I'm watching at some of the tables that we have next to us is people that have to go from one side of the table to the other, and they've got to walk all the way down the aisle to walk around and whatnot. So that's an advantage of being here on the stream table.
That's true. It's a quick
It's a quick
jaunt.
walk around.
Okay, Relentless has a Confire command dial.
And it looks like we're going front to front to the profundity.
Profundity,
All
yep,
right.
long range. Get his dice collected here. Here we go. Moves 1 for obstruction, it looks like.
Yep. And, ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
That's a start.
Well, we don't
That's
need
a
Krajniak
start.
for that. Confire in.
Confire in that's another hit. I mean.
Oh, it's not obstructed. 4, 5 for spinal, 6 for
Yeah,
Confire.
oh, that's a spinal. Yeah.
So he doesn't. He's locking the brace, the good brace.
Making some decisions here on what we want to do. Evade 6, yeah.
Six damage at a long range is good.
Yeah.
He'd have to get rid of his brace if he wants to take that to 3. Oh, he can agate. What am I talking about?
Contain and redirect.
He's
yeah.
agate.
James, welcome to the game of Armada. Glad to hear that you're loving the coverage. If you have questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. We're going to do what we can. That was the Imperial 2 into the front of Profundity. So that was Paul firing into Joe, also known as Sky King.
Yep, and now he's going to take a side shot into that hammerhead, I'm almost certain.
I would be surprised if he doesn't. Picking up his dice, putting it back on the table here.
Who are we shooting at, Christian? Who are we shooting at? Oh, we're
firing
shooting
into the MC
rear to
from
the
the rear.
MC-30.
Well, that was 1 crit. I'm assuming the MC is just going to evade it.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Evade, cancel. And now the ISD has to move.
Now the question is where are you going to move?
Man, I really would have shot that hammerhead obstructed.
Yeah, you get a bigger
And
shot.
you gotta layer those shots in. Because what if the victory doesn't finish it?
That's a scary thought. And it's we've seen games go where you don't take the shot to knock out that ship.
Right.
And when you're in the position of you have to kill it, and you're like, no, I'll get this, and that's when you roll all blanks.
Yep.
And then you're stuck with your opponent having an activation that they probably should not have had.
Now he's gotten some pretty good damage on this MC-75. So
yeah, and we're
there's a
getting
potential that he could actually nuke this
Medium
thing.
range.
Let's go.
Squads from the other GR-75.
Gonna activate those
Probably
Tycho
hit
and
the
Selchi,
victory.
probably. Looks like Shara or Tycho. Or both of them.
Maybe both.
This is that GR-75 activating. All right, here we go. Oh, man.
Nothing.
Shara and Tycho have done.
And then we got
They've
one.
bombed 4 times. They've only done 1
They've
damage.
had 1 damage out of 4
This
shots.
is not how black dice are supposed to go.
No.
Oh,
This is below average. Below average, Garrett. Below
Man.
average. Maybe we should check those dice.
You just gotta start using some different ones.
We've got a dice jail. We can throw that off to the side, throw them in there.
So you moved those squads up to the front.
Yeah. So now we're going to, when that victory moves, he's going to be able to replace them to wherever he wants them to
Hopefully.
go.
All right, this GR-75 is moving into front here. Obviously, you don't want to shoot this GR-75. You want to put all your shots into this MC-75.
Right.
And the best part is, like, if you keep the GR-75 alive, it stops the MC-75 from getting in close range of you. So it's going to work against Skycake now.
Yes.
Because now the MC-75's got to go around to the left.
Well, but part of this is also now you're going to obstruct your shots into the GR-75 from the ISD. So you're going to lose a die, and I mean the GR-75 is a very tempting target.
I wouldn't shoot it. I would focus all on 75.
Well, you're gonna knock it out just ramming into it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do we got left now to activate? I think
Although we could go with that first and try and jump it across.
Yeah.
And get everything out of the way. Skykick is first player.
We got the Victory left to activate. Is that it, or are we missing a ship?
Victory and the MC-75.
MC-75 isn't on there.
Guess we're gonna find out this Victory and take his hammerhead out. Or maybe he'll just keep shooting the 75. Actually, I don't know.
Right. More discussion on what they want to do, and you've got Paul here sitting there, looking down, kind of making his decisions of what he wants to do, and he's considering all his options here, Garrett. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He wants to make sure that he's able to do what he needs to do.
He needs to activate. I think kill the hammerhead, and then he's got to move to the left shimmy. He's probably going to hit that asteroid potentially, because he's got to get around the back of the ISD and then Ingitex forward, and then try and then again turn or slow down so he doesn't fly off the board.
But could the debate right now be whether or not to use disc caps? Because he hasn't revealed the dial yet.
Use decaps at the side to shoot the 75? Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
All right, Confire on Harrow.
Confire on Harrow.
We're going to find out what he decides to do. I would double the hammerhead if I could.
All right, nav is used to knock out the raid.
Okay. And that raid was from his own Beck.
Beck, yeah.
He's using his repair
Got
token.
some shields moving around.
Sending from the front to the rear, because you know Lando's coming.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, Lando can put 3 damage on him.
Easy can put 3 damage on too.
And then Ketsu's also double blue bomber.
Yeah. It looks like it's side to front.
No, if a ship flies off the board, Owen, there it's immediately destroyed.
Unless we're playing with the floating map, then what you need to do is move the table. You can add another table, another 3x3, and then you keep playing.
Floating table. This game already takes too much space. All right.
You don't think we can play in a 9x9 area?
I mean, if you have enough tables, you go right ahead.
Wasn't that something that Fantasy Flight was thinking of doing at one point, where they wanted to do the tiles for?
That is unknown FFG lore to me. All right, unknown. All right, everybody. All right, he's got to pick his target.
Side, but he's picking a target. Yeah.
He might just keep layering the 75. He's gotten 2 good hits on it so far. So.
We got a couple more tables that are finishing up now here in round 2. Not a lot.
What do we got? 73 tables playing at a time?
Yeah.
73 and then a bye.
4, 5, 6 tables that are done. Looks like a smattering of different things.
147 players.
Yeah.
Do we need a judge? Maybe? Possibly? No? He's doing it. Victory to MC-75. All right, he's going for it. All right, here we go. Side to front. He does have the Confire dial. He does not have QBTs anymore, though.
We are still in turn 3 here.
Those
We're at the
got
end of turn 3, but we are in turn 3.
He really needs. He must be looking. Yeah, I think he's.
Beck.
Oh, Becker.
Probably a
Confire token. Yep.
Confire with raid. Grabbing
I'd like
a raid.
to see it.
Yeah. And here comes the extra die.
Okay, that's good.
One, and then
Confire reroll.
Confire the reroll. That's better.
All right, he's blocked the green brace. Christian, what's the status of 75 and its defense tokens? What about shields?
We're gonna get some shield status here for in a second. Now here's that next shot. 2 crits, we got a blank in there.
So there's 0 on the right of the MC-75, 2 on the left, and 0 on the front.
Yes, that's
there any,
running out of shields.
Is there any damage on the 75 on the hull? 5 damage on the hull of the 75. MC-75, what are they, 9 hull?
9, I think.
We got 4 left. Oof. So that rear shot was into the hammerhead. All right, Victory's moving now.
Yeah.
They removed the model because the ISD and Victory are too close.
Yeah.
Overlap Taiku and Selchu. Skycake's going to put him
we
where he
knew
needs
that
him to
was
be.
going to happen.
Man, Agate's in trouble.
Yeah.
Man, that Raider hit and then that 6 damage from that Victory really hurt that 75, man.
It did. I mean, it stripped it of its shields. We've got a couple damage points in there now. And that's just...
Nav on profundity. Even with Agate, he was really able to drill into that 75 more than I expected. It was a good move doing that side shot in 75. I would have been
100%,
wrong.
100%.
I didn't realize it had so much damage to the hull, though.
No, neither did I. I mean, I knew it was taking, but you get a little bit here, a little bit there. Before you know it, it's got everything in there. So here we go. We're making our shots into the Raider.
Into the Raider, obstructed shot.
There's a crit.
He's going to evade it.
Yep, there goes the evade. Gone. Second shot.
All right, moving time.
This is going to ram. I'm guessing he's going to ram the GR75.
He needs to get close so bad.
Yeah.
He has to get close. Well, it's kind of an important bump there that happened.
To be fair, we knew he could move speed 1, but he's going to hit him at speed 2.
Man.
Empire is second player, yes.
That's almost exactly what happened, Dan. Vic started off on the station, then he tried to escape the MC-30 from a hit into the rear. Then I got hammerhead, shrived into the front, into the rear after it turned to get away. He's trying to get all 3 ships on target to shoot the 75, but it's working out so far. He hasn't gotten to take any front victory shots, though, and now it's pretty much never going to happen. Awesome. Okay. This is good. Skycake is first player. He has this ISD double arc at close range. We have expanded, X-Rax, Kagan and Sholins. Reinforced blast doors. I forgot that was on there.
There you go.
He's going to RBDs. I think those tap it in status phase.
Yeah, it's status phase. You got to get to that point, though, which is usually where I don't do it. Is that up? Yeah, end of turn, status phase, that's when that happens. And every time I try to use it, it's like with a MiG-30 or something like that, and it always blows up before I can get to that point.
So he's going to RBDs for sure, unless he forgets.
Yeah.
And then, man, all right. I think we're moving to the squadron phase now. Lands his Lando shot. Oof, he's definitely going to turn that to a double.
Yeah. Have we gotten to the squadron phase yet?
This is it. This is squadron phase.
We are in squadron phase, yeah.
That's 2 damage in the rear. Unavoidable.
Yep.
Looks like he's taking rear damage.
I got confused for a second here, folks. I was looking at what's going on live, and there is a delay.
Ketsu?
And
double blue bomber? Oh, man. Block his redirect, probably.
Yeah, and then you got a bomber with Ketsu, so that's going to hurt.
So it's a good thing Paul moved those shields from the front to the rear earlier.
Yes, that's helping him. And there's a token on the Rebel side, so we're now evened up.
So that's the first token for Skycake.
Yep.
So now we're 20 and 20. So we're starting at round 4. Here we go.
Here we go, round 4.
I think he's checking to see if he's doubled by the ISD as well.
What's interesting about this game here, it's not a fast-moving game, but there's a lot of action in it.
Yeah, this is all comes down to this 3 and 4 here. I don't know if he can one-shot this ISD. He'll definitely... He's going to go first. I guess what he should do is just pop the victory in front of him, because he's at close range of the victory. Because he's got X-Rex expanded. So just load into the rear of the victory.
Yeah.
Hopefully you kill it, and then jump over it.
It's gonna be. See, the thing is you got to jump over that victory. See, if you don't kill it, you're sitting there.
He's got a lot of potential,
so
man.
He needs to blow it up, but
Kagan and Sholon and X-Rex expanded. It's possible.
Yeah.
Christian, how many hull does the victory have left? It's only got 1 hull left. So it's got 9 damage. Okay, no, it's on 7 damage. So he's got 3 hull left with Mahdi.
Yeah.
So all he's got to do is get 3.
3. And you got to chew through some of the shields too.
No shields on the rear. Ketsu and Lando got rid of him. Okay, we're gonna Hondo.
Yep.
I don't think we RBD'd.
No. He did.
Oh, we did RBD. Okay, good. Okay, RBD done. That takes off 3 of the damage cards.
Yep. I think that's the bell for the beer cart.
Beer cart, Adepticon coming through.
Engineering token, adding shields.
So this is Paul's Hondo. All right, here we go. MC75 is activated.
The MC75. Ooh.
Holy smokes. We still have X-Rax to go, but I don't think he's even going to need them. That's 8 damage. Block the brace. Takes 4. Blows her up.
Yeah, good call. It's exactly what happens there, Garrett.
Wow.
And we're going to see that come off. I think that is the first ship removed, isn't it?
It is. Victory down. That's a 118-point victory.
From the table side, Paul said victory. It was nice knowing.
All right. All right. Here we go. Side shot. Side to front of the ISD.
See what the
we still got X-Rax in the launchers.
Well, there's a double.
All right. Yep, he is X-Rax.
There's the X-Rax.
Oh, okay. Yep, kicking his shoulder in the red.
That's what I would do. Oh, wait.
Oh, he's got a Confire token. Oh, here we go. Confire token.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, he's thinking about it. Oh. So you got some options here, right?
I don't know if he has long enough in this game to eliminate the ISD, though. It's got like 14 hull.
Yeah.
I don't think the 30 can catch up to really affect it. I mean, maybe. I just don't think so.
Yep, there comes
So we
down.
re-roll that
Another
black
hit.
for a double, but it comes up to single again. Taking it
Yeah,
showing.
okay,
Oh, he's
so
going for all
three.
the blacks.
Oh.
Oh, that
Yeah,
worked
it
out.
worked
He got
out
one.
for
He
him.
got one more.
Yeah, it worked out.
He got one more. Blocks brace.
Yeah. And has to take 6. Evades.
PDIC.
Yeah. Oh, this is going into the Raider.
Just shot the Raider. Oh, we were shooting at the Raider, not the ISD.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was wondering how 2 of them came out. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. All right. Man, I can't believe we were close to the Raider.
We're updating stuff for you as we can. Thanks, Rise. Yeah, we try to do a couple things here. Our favorite one is drawing on the screen to give you fun information.
I think he's going to hit that asteroid.
This one here?
He's still in a dangerous spot, though, from that ISD.
Yeah, I mean, your arcs for the ISD are here, so you're probably going to be able to keep the GR75 and stay within the side arc only.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, that
All right, we're going to mark the ISD and move it.
All right, let's see what happens. That looks like that's going to overlap an asteroid.
I'm curious what kind of crit we're going to pull here.
Yeah, well, that's definitely an asteroid. ISD goes back. We're moving to the center of the table now.
Waiting on what that crit will be.
Yeah.
Thruster fissure.
Thruster fissure.
Does that put us back to 4 damage on profundity? He's at 3. 3 damage on profundity.
Well, so with Thruster fissure, if he wants to change his speed, he's knocking down. But here's the thing, I don't think it's going to matter because you can easily stay at 3 and go across the table.
And he's got shields, I think, on the side to take the damage.
Word has reached us that Ryan Becker's game is over.
Our man Ryan doing his Radis drops. He was facing a Akbar list.
Social General Ryan.
Yep, looks like Ryan got a clean 7-4 win.
Yep. Turn 4 here. About an hour and a half in. About 45 minutes left.
What's going on over there, Christian? So Paul is...
There's about 45 minutes left. I don't have an official... About 45 minutes left. I don't have an official clock, though.
All right, Raider is activating. Here we go. Engineering on the Raider. Okay, efficiently moving shields. The only thing left to threaten it are squadrons. Let's see what kind of action it can get on this flotilla.
Christian, can you let the folks know that they've got 38 minutes left on the clock?
This is our front to front of the flotilla. You can block that scatter. Evade, re-roll the double to a single. Oh, if he pulls a structural, this thing is dead.
Yeah, it would be a dead one. Let's find out.
Oh, it's already got a damage on it, doesn't it? Yes, because it got rammed earlier. Because it got rammed by the 75.
Yeah.
So Jira is done.
But that was that a structural?
Yeah,
It actually doesn't really matter.
They didn't flip it. It's dead. Whatever. All right, clear away for the Corvus now.
It was a structural.
Oh, was it a structural? So it would have got 4 damage.
That's all right.
It
so
was
I'm going
dead
to mark
either
that
way.
down. That is the second structural damage today.
So that's 20 points for Paul there.
Yeah, GR75 is not going to do a whole heck of a lot. Keeping tabs on everything going on.
Hammerhead's nabbing, and it needs to get out of there because it also doesn't want to die. Not in close range of the ISD.
Measuring out, figuring out where we want to go. It's been a bloodbath of sorts.
Well, bloodbath for that victory.
But a slow bloodbath.
That poor victory was a real punching bag.
Oh, good God, yeah. That just took up a bunch of beatings, but it did do some significant damage to the MC75. But then it
only got, I think, like 2 damage through, but it helped. But the RBDs, you know.
I was going to say, the RBDs kind of just stopped everything in its tracks. Kept it on the board.
Skycake being able to be first player saved it.
Honestly, yeah.
All right, we're going to overlap. Looks like Lando and his Millennium Falcon there. Speed 3 jump with the nav.
There goes Lando.
All right, now our ISD's going. Shows a nav command.
Nav command, yes, sir.
Oh, he's using Vader. Boarding Team Vader and got rid of something. What did he get rid of? Cake and Sholin. He boarded Team Vader, Cake and Sholin.
I mean, that's actually kind of funny.
Yes.
All right, we got our side to rear.
Side to rear, here we go. Ooh, wow, good roll. All right.
Yep.
4 damage and accuracy.
4 with the neck, yeah. I like the new dice cam. It's a lot easier to see.
Yeah, that was an
Blocking
impressive.
the redirect.
That was an impressive roll. Brace to 2. Just take 2 on the shields, looks like. And Paul really wants to keep this thing turning so he can keep the ISD in hopeful range of killing more points.
You want to chase after the MC75 because you're right. That's the only way you're going to score your points. And Paul is down right now. And I think the round timing wound up working out for us here. Starter round timing. Because this giant wall that's probably about 30 feet in front of us was moved between the playing grounds.
Oh, yeah.
And that would have caused a lot of noise. So if folks are hearing some hull noise, that would have been something else.
The GR75 over by the station.
Yeah, it looks like we're making an inside turn here.
Wants to make sure that it stays in range, even after everything else leaves. Keep collecting those contested outpost points.
Well, I mean, every point is going to be worthwhile, especially right now.
A bigger win for Skycake, yeah.
And I think right now that's what we're going to need to get. I mean, when you start looking at your tournament scores, you need a big win.
Speed 2 remains. All right, Gazante's going to confire. Going to check range. He's definitely in medium of that 75. All right, here we go. Front to side of the 75 from the Gazante. He's got a confire dial. Probably block the redirect. Yep, takes one. Does he have shields? He must have shields over there. He's got 0 shields now.
All we're able to do is they've got the lists now in T4. So we'll be able to show those later.
Yep, as we go in round 3, lists will open up. MC30's coming in. It'll have some good hunting with this Gazante here. Man, between these contested outpost points and the Victory 2, this is a clean, probably an 8.
Yeah, I would agree. We want a shield update on the MC75, please.
So there's only shields on the left-hand side, 2 on the left, 1 on the rear, and it's got how many hull damage, Christian? And 3 hull damage. So it's really not in any threat of going down. It's very safe.
So hopefully that answers your question on the shield health on the MC Corsac 9. If you were asking about the MC30, then let us know that in the chat.
I wonder. It's pretty. He's got 2 shields on the left-hand side. I might just activate the hammerhead actually and move it out of the way so it doesn't get shot by the front of the ISD. Because nothing's going to happen to the profundity.
Well, so now here's a question, because you've got that MC30 that's starting to come up, right? And you got H9s and X-Racks. Do you take the MC30 and move it into possibility of taking out?
I mean, it's going to kill the Gazante.
Here's what you're doing. You're going to move the MC30 like this. Will you be able to catch?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
If everyone's moving at speed.
It's a Mahdi 14-hole ISD. Just kill the Gazante, take your points, and cruise out of there. Yep.
Speed 4.
Yeah, this thing is cooked.
Squadron face here in turn 4.
Looks like he's going to send the fighters over to bomb the Gazante. And Landa's already done his trick twice, so...
Yeah, so he's done. Going against the front of the Gazante, 2 crits.
No hits. No hits. All right, here comes Ketsu, probably. Yep, soften up that shield.
Yeah, we got
one damage,
so
no scatter.
That'll knock out the scatter.
Reroll with evade.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Still got the hit there.
Yep, it's a bomber. Yeah, this Gazanti is finished.
I think so. Got what? One more? Measuring out our ranges here. I think we're within medium to the MC75.
Potentially. Looks like he's moving the squads out. No sense in risking any death.
No, but get them up in front so that when you're overlapped, you're forced to move them again to down shield.
Contested outpost.
Another victory token.
All right.
Contested outpost.
Next round.
And here we go into round 5. Moving right along here. We are getting close to end of time. We are about an hour 50 now into it. So actually we're going to be more than, about an hour 50. It's about 25 minutes to go, give or take.
Yeah, well, this will be the last round of any consequence.
Yeah. Everything else should move quick. We'll have to pay attention to make sure we don't miss round 6.
Yeah, the Rebellion will just fly away here.
Hondo?
Oh, I thought we already Hondoed.
Well, we had 2 Hondos, right?
I thought we've already Hondoed twice, though. Guess not.
I think they were thinking of doing Hondo on one of those 2.
Nav and repair for Paul.
Corbus is in engineering. Okay. Nav on the Gozer. Squadron on the MC30. Confire on Profundity. Interesting. Yeah, that question is, can he take out that hammerhead now?
Yeah, he's measuring here. I really think he should move that hammerhead. Yeah, that's the right move. Nav the hammerhead.
William, thank you so much. Both Garrett and I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks,
We're doing
man.
the best we can to give you the clearest coverage of the game.
The best we possibly can do. Yeah. All right, the best available resources. Oh, okay. Hammerhead is out of the game. That's impressive for a Shriv Hammerhead to survive.
It really is.
That does not happen all the time.
No, I was expecting that to be the one that goes up. They have on the Gozer.
So Gazanti activates.
That is the 25-minute marker for
redirects the damage.
Armada.
Again, no threat. Side to side from the Gazanti. And an accuracy. Oh well. Now he's got to get out of there.
Now we're going to move. Looks like we're going to. Yeah.
So it was smart to put that Confire token on the 75.
On the 75.
So that it could re-roll trying to shoot this Gazanti.
Marking the MC75 here. Yes, lists are up on T4. Those was done about 10 minutes ago. Tokens go flying. I don't think you can. Yeah, you might be able to do it. 1, 2, 3. If it's at speed 3 with that Gozer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we jumped up to speed 3 on the Gazani, got past that.
It's going to be a sweet side shot into it.
Yeah. You know, I always find it interesting, Garrett, when watching people play Armada, how they make use of the trays, their rulers, maneuver tools, and everything else. Where last game it was a little bit more organized.
Yes.
Here it's all over the place.
Skycake he's here. His rulers are on the board.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Yep, here we go. We got some dice.
All right, now this is the
that
profundity
looks like
shooting
profundity.
into the side. He caught the accuracy. Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Confire reroll this red or cake and a Sholin. He's got both. No, he Vadered cake and a Sholin, so he's going to Confire reroll it. Oh, yeah, that gets him. There's no way.
There's a
He can chuck it. Yeah. He can chuck the evade, have him reroll 2. Reroll the double and a red.
And one of the reds. There's 2.
Oh, yep. That does it.
Gone.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's a gozer.
That gozer's gonzer.
But fortunately, not a lot of points there. Another 27 points.
Shield failure. No structural damage.
No structure.
Just shields. All right, man. Wow. More contested outpost points this round. Another 27 points from the Gazanti. I mean, that's game. Well done. There's nothing else to do here.
Just move along.
Move along.
Yeah. This is not the Armada game you're looking for.
So Paul was able to pick up one transport for 20 points and one victory token for 20 points. So he's at 40.
Well, now we're making a tight turn here with the ISD. James, T4's been answered for you. Yes, it's a tournament management tool. There's a link at the top. I'll throw it up again here right now, just so that you guys can see what it's at. I thought I saw another question in there. What time is the round due to end? Probably about 15-20 minutes, give or take.
It's got to be close.
Yeah. We need to, mark down when they start time.
Probably. So I need like a clock.
Yeah.
We got all this technology in front of us. We have a clock.
Well, we don't have the
timer.
official clocks. Nav on the little GR75. It's going to crash right into the MC30. Or probably not.
Nah. It's got a nav. It doesn't need to go anywhere. Just park it in front of the 30.
Yeah. Because at this point, you got 2 turns left. You're going to maybe move the MC30. There's plenty of room to stay on the table. So I think that's safe. And I don't think the ISD can actually hunt it down.
No, I don't think it's possible to kill anything at this point.
So Corvus is activating here.
Yep.
Dumping some damage with some tokens and turning around, hovering behind the ISD. You are quite welcome, James. That's what we're here for. We got all our ships back on the table in the overhead view again.
Yeah.
It only took 2 hours. You know what? That's true, Dan. The ISD could potentially get there and score another victory point there at the end of the game.
That's true if he jumps to 3.
Well, he is at 3 right now.
2.
Oh, that's right. The other one's at 3.
Is it 2?
There's our move. Now, you could potentially sweep that MC30 in as well. To do the same thing.
This whole game, this MC30 hasn't done anything.
Nope. No.
It has just flown. So, Skycake beat him with just the profundity, which is pretty impressive.
That is.
Shriv in the profundity.
Yeah, Shriv off the hammer. We're in the squadron phase here in turn 5. Get to turn 6 here in a minute. Another victory token. What's our current victory point total? Just double checking on that. Can you get that to me, Christian? 3 for the Rebels, 1 for the Empire. And we move now into turn 6. Moving into round 6.
Well, Kim, we got 2 more rounds today. Next table up.
It's going to be, I'm curious to see who we get next. Now, we do have a lunch break.
Is that after this or next? No.
Oh, that's after this.
That's
so, yeah,
after
we're going to get a lunch break
How
here.
exciting. We'll pick out another really good match for this next one. We'll see what top table's looking like. All right, last chance. Can Relentless roll 8 doubles? Here we go. This is, this could actually, it's good surprises, actually. It's got agate, so he can still brace, but you never know. Crazier things have happened.
According to my information, the next round will start at 2:15 p.m. So we will have about an hour and a half, to get lunch. We're definitely going to be doing that.
17 minutes left. So there's the roll.
There's 17 minutes left.
Director Krajniak.
Oh!
All right, well, that was surprising.
Okay, all right, that's wow. Okay, yeah.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
So we can agate brace at the 3 and take a couple damage and live. So it was a fun roll, but no real consequence.
No. But still impressive. I'm liking seeing all these doubles popping up.
He's going to come in here, make sure he can pick up that last 20 points.
I think he can fit in there. Ah, yeah, that's the... Can he make that without ramming into the backside of the MC-75? That's the real question. Topmost die showing is a blank. These are sparkly dice. Fundy blew through most of its tokens. Brace contained redirect.
Yep.
Yeah, that was blank up at the top. Sparkly dice. We were looking at the new Worlds dice. We might throw those into the dice tray later and let you guys see them.
Yeah.
But
they have a silver paint for the symbols, and
Yeah.
it doesn't show up on camera.
It does not. So we're not allowing the usage of those dice. There's our move. It's tucked right in there behind.
There we go. 20 points is 20 points, all right?
I agree. So we got our nap. We're moving out of the way here.
Although if, you know what he should do? He should just ram the hammerhead and then make sure that he's also in distance 1, and then he doesn't give him any 20 points.
I mean, that's an option.
That's what he should do, because this is round 6, right? So
Yeah.
just ram it. Stay where you're at.
Moving out of the way here. This game's pretty much over at this point. I don't think anything's going to get blown up beyond what already has been. MC30, nav. Jumped up to 4, tucked in right behind that ISD. Take a slightly different look. Look how close that is. It's right behind it.
Well, it'd be really great if there was a round 7.
I mean, if there was a round 7, yeah. Engineering on the hammerhead. I'm sorry, profundity.
There we go.
Getting rid of one of the damaged cards.
Thruster fissure malfunction or whatever. Yeah. Looks like he's going to take a double arc shot into the ISD.
I mean, might as well. So we got 1 black there.
This is at the rear.
We got a hair on the mat as well.
Oh, look at that.
We'll get rid of that later. Front to
side to rear now, or side to front.
Side to front. Redirected left here, but I think we're okay here.
Not bad.
There's the side.
Just brace that.
Yeah.
PDIC reroll back to a double.
That is just taking it. Yeah, now it's going to move away. It looks like it might ram at speed 2. He goes straight.
He gets 20 points basically if he stays because he denies it to Paul.
All right, using the nav to drop speed.
Super smart. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, hammerhead is hit. I think they're both at distance 1.
Great choice.
And I think squadron face here at the end. Healing up on the station. Getting ready for round 3 of the tournament.
Yes.
Oop. Right. Shooting the rear of the ISD. There's 1.
Whoa.
Being thrown across the floor.
Very exciting. 1 damage.
He stays with 1.
Dice are expendable.
Joe having good times here.
Two damage from Ketsu.
So we're staying alive, but I think they're calling it here.
That's all she wrote.
Game
That's the
over.
end. All right.
All right. So we're going to get scores computed here, and then we will report on them. This was definitely a fascinating game because there was a lot of back and forth, and stuff that I thought was going to come into play didn't. So I don't know. What do you think, Garrett?
Well, I was a little bit worried for the MC-75 when I saw Paul taking his 3 ships and potentially getting 3 shots, 2 decaps from the Victory Raider and the ISD. But the MC-30 really threatened to rear that Victory, and I think that scared Paul. And he engine teched and turned really hard, and that brought his Victory out of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, once the MC-75 Profundity was able to drop off Shriv, got a super good shot on the rear of that Victory, along with 3-4 rounds of bombing.
Yeah.
It was just over.
And a couple turns of grabbing final points.
And the Imperial Star Destroyer never got a medium shot in.
No, never did.
So that took a lot of teeth away from it.
Yep.
So the most he was rolling was ever 5 reds. Yeah. And also Paul didn't get to take advantage of contested outposts as second player at all. So he got one victory
lost
token.
out by 40 points there.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a swing. But we'll get our final score there. They're doing the math right now on their phones. Oh, yeah, hang on. We give you the list back. Yep. We're holding their lists hostage.
So the reinforced blast doors, that was a huge
The reinforced
thing.
blast doors, I think, was a key here to keep that MC75 on the table.
And if you're building fleets at home, an MC75 with agate and RBDs, it's a good combo. I mean, you saw what it survived. It took 3 shots and lived, jumped away, and was able to keep moving shields, keep out of the arcs, right?
It effectively created a Mahdi-like situation.
I mean, yeah, essentially, yeah. It was also at, say that one more time, Christian. 205 to 40.
Wow. Okay, that was...
So that's an 8, I think.
That is at 104, 70, 60, 165. Yeah, that's a 7.
Is that a 7?
Because it's 60, 140, and then the next one's 220. So yeah, that's a 7.
7.4,
I believe. So we're gonna transition back over here to talk to us. We're gonna end this one so we can go to lunch. Is what I'm thinking we do. You're questioning that, Garrett?
Well, I was just doing the math. It felt like it should have been higher than 200.
I mean,
but I guess that's right. Victory 2, 30, 60 points of...
We're gonna look.
60
I'm gonna
points
double check.
of...
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I occasionally know a thing or two.
No, not that. The points that were totaled.
Well, all that was killed was the 120 point Gazani, right?
Gazanti, the Victory 2, and then the 60 points
oh,
were
no, wait,
contested.
140 is an 8-3.
Yeah, right, so it is an 8.
It is an 8-3, yeah, okay.
Yes.
My math is right, but my head is not.
Because it's up to 59 is a 6.
Yeah.
And then from 60 to 140 is a 7.
Right.
Anything above 140 is an 8.
Agreed.
And then 220 is a 9.
So 8-3 in favor of Joe. So I think an interesting game, this one.
No, it was good.
It was a great game to watch. A little slow at points while they're really thinking out their strategy, which is normal.
The strategic ram, keeping the MC75 back out of range of the ISD was huge. Like, who cares if you lose? Who cares if you lose a 20-point GR75 to save your 150-point capital ship? So well done there. Skycake did a great job. Paul did a good job too.
Yeah.
Super good game to watch. Folks, we're getting ready for lunch here. What time are we going to be back in?
As I am correct, I believe we will be back at 2:15 p.m. So that's in about an hour and 15 minutes. It's actually kind of nice to be able to hear with both ears again.
Oh my gosh,
Isn't that weird? Hearing life in mono. So yeah, about an hour 15. We might be on the air a little bit before, a little bit after. We'll have to sit there and wait and see. Let me pull up the
see what chat's saying here
in case
before
there's
we
anything
leave.
else here. Well, we missed a few things here.
Yes, we got it. Yeah, all questions answered.
Canadians won this match.
Canada.
We were definitely going to enjoy our lunch. Next match, like I said, coming up. Thank you, Dan, for correcting me. We did that. And Molly Flop, love you too. So,
all right. Well, that's us. I guess we're signing off.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and take this moment to sign off. We're going to come back, like I said, about an hour and or so, bringing more Armada action here from the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship. So, Garrett, unless you got something else to add?
No, that's it. Come back and watch more. All right?
All right, guys. I'm Ken.
And I'm Garrett.
And you've been watching Ion Radio.